to always find time to make sure things are working out well, making sure the captains are available for their games, making sure they are ready to join the interview, they are ready to get their links out there for the stream to go on successfully, making sure we are resolving disputes because there were a lot of them throughout the season. As and when it happens, as admins, we have to hop on and find the best solution to solve that issue. It hasn't been easy. I'm sure some guys might think that we haven't done our best. Yeah, we are always working towards improving. We hope to get to our very best potential of every admin. Um, so that's what I would say. The role has basically been making sure that the tournament is running smoothly and making sure that these teams are ready to play and to give us a very competitive game. Yeah, thank you, Isaac.
Wow, that's a wonderful take there. And then you, David Atati, be careful. David says, why you be manifesting in the read?
Oh, he's actually a very good friend of mine. Shout out, Sizzle.
Anyway, so nonetheless, I mean, in terms of organization, you guys have done a fantastic job, making sure that the streams were all running. How big of an effect was the power outages and the internet disconnections? How big of an effect was it to this particular tournament, and what are the potential things that we can do probably next time to avoid situations like this, or even when we find ourselves in situations like this, what can we possibly do to still ensure the continuity of the league?
All right, ninth question. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say the internet disconnectivity affected GPL at a rate of 7 because we obviously had to quit and wait for some time before we come back, which disrupted a lot of the schedules of a lot of the teammates and the captains as well. As you know, most of these guys are working class, and sometimes they go all in to get time to play these games. So they plan very early. So when such occurrences happen, it looks like a very big challenge for them to find time and be playing. That was the major challenge we faced with the internet disconnectivity. Um, it was a really bad time for GPL, but God being so good, we were able to, together with the coordination of the captains and of the team players, we were able to resume and finish successfully. I would say that what we can do next time to curb such occurrences, first we need to note that clubs is a total online platform and it rides on internet connectivity, which is in the powers of a few companies. And when such disconnectivity happens in the league, it's very difficult to find alternates, especially when the two or three major internet service providers in the country all have these issues. So what I can say that we might have to look into the when something of this occurrence happens, we might have to have a guidance rule that will help all captains be aware because this was impromptu. They had to just
Yeah,
conform to a message sent to them that please, we are not continuing. We will continue at a later date because of this and that.
yeah.
But if there is a definite plan as to when such an occurrence happens, how we're going to handle it, I think it will be better as compared to it being impromptu delivered to the captains and to the community. So I think what we can do best is to look into such occurrences and see how we can manage it when they happen, and let these captains be aware upfront before they actually happen during the seasonal games. As I said earlier, I'll thank all the captains. They've been very instrumental helping us come back and end the season. Even though we couldn't get Grand Up to finish the season, hopefully next season will be better. They will be able to play and compete to the very end.
Absolutely
Thank you.
fantastic, fantastic take there. And my last question to you, just before becoming like a segue, basically, what is it that we should look forward to in terms of season or GPL League Two or the next badge of this league? What should we be
All right,
looking forward to?
all right. So with the next steps, currently I'm sure the community is quite conversant with the Ghana Nigeria showdown. This is an event we are rolling out with our Nigerian brothers, the pro class community of Nigeria, where the top five clubs of our season get to face the top five of the Nigerian league. This is mainly to support us gain your stance. I know we've been doing a lot of work when it comes to organizing our games and tournaments, but we've fallen short when it comes to socials. So this is the first step in making sure that we are we are gaining a lot of socials. Um, there is a lot of projects going to be rolled out with respect to the Ghana Nigeria showdown. Um, right after the Ghana Nigeria showdown, so the Ghana Nigeria showdown is starting at on the 11th May of this year.
Okay.
That is next week Saturday, exactly a week from today. Now, the fifth team of the Ghana Pro Clubs League, which is Favela, will face the fifth team of the Nigerian League, fourth with the fourth, third with the third, second with the second, and first with the first. Content about this league will be rolling out a lot on social media. We are urging the communities to support us, provide a tweet, give a hashtag Ghana Nigeria Showdown, and you can add all the hashtags you want to add to it, but the main hashtag needs to be there. We are trying to gain a lot of social stance towards this showdown. Um, Next week we'll be rolling out registration for next season. We are done with the first FC24 season, and we are going straight into the next season. And the registration will be starting next week. Payment details as well as registration will be available to the whole community, on socials and on all our community pages. We urge all the teams to register and tell a friend to tell a friend. There are a lot of teams that are going on. There are a lot of clubs that we see who are Ghanaians. Let's speak to them. Let's get to involve a lot of clubs in the tournament. Um, I would like to really congratulate Motherland Gaming. They've been very instrumental this season. When you look at our streams, you see the quality. This is one of the works of Motherland Gaming. Isaac, to be precise. Isaac, you've done a good job. Done a very good job.
Thank you.
All right. So that will be the plan in the rollout after this season. We want the support from every single person in the community, especially when it comes to socials and numbers. Please try as much as possible to engage on our socials. Please try as much as possible to engage on our socials. Um, I think that answers it, right?
Yes, sir. Answers it perfectly well. I want to thank you so very much for making yourself available here. And so the next one is to be able to talk to the captains of the various teams. So JPAC, if you'll be so kind to tell us which captain we should be receiving next, and then we can prepare for that.
Okay, okay. So a minute whilst I roll out the captain to move.
JPAC, are you known if Mr. Kwesi Hayford will be joining us?
Um, he is supposed to be joining us, but I think he's facing a bit of issues. So if he is able to join, bit. If he's not able to I will also give the feedback on the stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Um,
So we're getting ready to hear from the captains, and let me know in the comment section the questions you want to be asking these captains. While I also ask them a couple of questions, let me know which questions you guys want to be asking the captains. I find it quite exciting. Where we've come, how far we have come. It's been fantastic so far. And I want to definitely commend the community for the resilience, regardless of all the connection issues and the power outages. We're still able to do this and bring us down to the end. So I definitely appreciate you guys right here from Marveline Gaming Television, and we hope to continue working with this community to try and showcase and bring forth the best possible African esports content we can ever get from Ghana. We've got the first captain in the
yeah. So
building.
we have Bond Squad.
Bone Squad. Let's get Bone Squad in the call. So JPack, you can still stay around. You can stay. You can hear them as well. But I'll be showing Bone Squad's
All
face
right.
instead.
All right.
Oh, my bad there. There we go. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Good evening. Your name again?
Okay, Eddie. But then most people know me with the name Zamani.
Zamani. Okay. Zamani, welcome to the stream from Bone Squad. How are you guys
Oh, no, no,
doing?
no. I'm from
So
Boca
this is
Juniors.
Boca Juniors.
Boca Juniors.
Of
This is
course.
Boca
I was
Juniors.
wondering. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, from Boca Juniors. Well, welcome, Zamani from Boca Juniors. How are you doing and how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm feeling good too.
Well, you guys, congratulations to you guys once again for winning this particular season. We've seen some fantastic games from you guys, and let me know, what is the situation like in the camp? How is it feeling like in the camp in terms of being the first officially crowned Ghanaian team for this particular year?
Okay, I would say it was tough along the road because we didn't get the perfect start. And then we had to, go back and then make our arrangements, make correct our mistakes, and then come back stronger. So we're able to, come back with a better attitude, better what do you call it, team spirit and everything. But then along the line, we seem to, have some misunderstanding with the team, and then some difficult tactics to go by, which made us miss some couple of matches, but then we were able to bounce back and then finish hard.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had, especially at the end of the season, you guys had some very tricky games with SP3, and then Pounds FC or so. You guys have some very tricky games. In your opinion, which game would you say is your favorite game?
Um, I actually haven't sat down to, pick a favorite game, but then with our team and then our mentality, we treat every game like a final.
Okay.
So we going into every game, we go into every game like it's our last. Yes, this is our last stop. So that's the attitude we come up towards our matches, and then it will be hard to pick a favorite game. Yeah, but then there's games that we've won by large margins, but then it's actually cool. We every game is a favorite game actually.
Every game is a favorite game. I personally did try to pull up some of your best games, and I think one of the best games you guys played was with GH All Stars. I mean, you guys went on a way, and you guys completely dominated the scene there. I want to just show you a couple of clips that we can discuss, just a couple of comments here and there to see exactly what exactly happened during those times and what makes Boca Juniors. For people who don't know Boca Juniors who are in the chat, this is Boca Juniors, the team that has won the GPL season, and we're going to show a couple of their clips so that we see how very well they play and why they do deserve to be crowned champions.
You see thing all coming from these teams. Here comes Boca Juniors to test the waters early on. Cross comes in. Well knocked
That is a
down.
beautiful goal there.
And we open the
Against GH All
scoring
Stars
there
of Boca.
with a lovely finish. Well, I don't know if I should call this a German cross.
Try to skip so that we can get the second goal as well. I think the second goal was a penalty, and then you guys took it fantastically well. Oh, look at that cheeky chip there. To have the confidence to even think about doing that. This is what Boca Juniors is all about. This is what the Ghana Pro Club League is all about. Bringing the best in the season to us right about now.
Boca Juniors holding on to a pressure
as well, where they completely dominated the game. Look at them moving the ball around so easily. I think I'll try and get the. I think GH1 did. GH All Star did equalize at some point. If you just run as this is Boca Junior versus GH All Stars. Completely dominated the game here. This is a Marveland Gaming TV favorite Boca Junior game because there was a lot of tactics here, and GH All Stars did press them a lot because they were at home, but nonetheless, that was a really good goal from GH All Stars, and that is it for Marveland Gaming Television's Boca Juniors game of the year, in my opinion. Well, because most of the games we didn't stream, but the ones we streamed is the one that I'm pulling up. In your opinion, what do you make of your play style? Because I see you guys to be a possessive, more transitional team. Is that the case?
Oh yeah. With let's say I would say with the leaders of Boca Juniors, their style of play, they would call it beautiful football. Simple passes, keep the ball, possession. That's how we do it.
So that's how you guys do it. You guys play with a little some feistiness because you don't just move the ball around. You very very incisive in that particular respect. And we want to say once again congratulations to Boca Juniors for coming up with the win or coming up in terms of winning the whole season. We got a couple of questions in the chat that they want to ask you. So we just go through them really really quick. Give us one positive feedback from the season so far.
Okay, it was with the organization because along the line there were many indifferences with the teams. Some teams had some misunderstandings and all those things, but then amid all of that, I think it was our first season, and then the way they were able to handle all those things and then put everything in place, it was just wonderful.
The organization, so big ups to them. Any a suggestion to the admins of the league in order to improve its standard?
Okay, for now, I will just hold back everything because it's our first season, and then there's more to come. And then along the line too, with our internet issues too, it really caused a whole lot of damage. But then they were able to come back, put everything back together. For me, all I'll say to them is kudos. They did a great job.
They did a great job. What's your take on the competitiveness of the league?
The league is really really competitive, but then the thing is, some teams do fail to acknowledge that they are supposed to go into every match thinking that they can be losers of that match at any point in time. Because how I see it, maybe they might see maybe Boca Juniors is up the top, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, we have to enter that match with some fierce spirit. But then they might see another team down below, and then they'll be like, oh, this match there, it's fala. And then with that, um, what do you call it? Um, Attitude they take into that match, they end up losing that match, and then that's what we don't do. We treat every match like a final.
Big ups to you guys indeed. Treat every match like a final. What should we expect from your team coming next season, and how or what are you guys going to do to achieve that?
We are trying to be the Man City of GPL.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. So that's what we should expect. Some Man City
Oh yeah.
vibes from you guys. Anyway, I want to say a very big thank you. We do have a check to give you guys. So I would virtually hand over the check to the official winners of the GPL season. It goes to Boca Juniors. So this is your check.
Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, you can't cash it virtually, so we'll give you the physical one. But for those of us watching, it's a 500 USD check to Boca Juniors. Congratulations once again, Boca Juniors.
Thank you.
All right. So next up, we have got another person in here, so we'll try and get him on so that we enjoy some good vibes. Good vibes from the boys. Hello and welcome to the stream. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello? Oh, your audio is off. Check your audio.
Sorry.
There we
I
go.
thought it wasn't me. I thought it was the other guy speaking.
You, good evening. What team are you from? Is it Bon Squad? Oh,
Yes, exactly. Bon
Bon
Squad.
Squad, yeah. Hello, Bon Squad. How are you doing, buddy?
Um, Bon Squad is fine. Yeah, actually grieving.
Oh, you're grieving. Why?
Yep. Um, of, Obviously, we are happy for the winners, the top five. However, we couldn't compete because of the internet issue that happened. we were actually first and unbeaten before the internet issues.
Mm.
So that's why you see how it will we will feel like if you were in our shoes.
Yeah, I can understand because you guys were one of the teams that a lot of people were really, thinking that's a top team. That team is going to consistently perform, and then all of a sudden there was I don't know what happened, like a slide. It was just a slippery slope, and then we couldn't
Yeah.
see one squad anymore. So, I mean, in terms of the feeling in the camp, are you guys still very, very comfortable in knowing that your abilities are going to show when you have the good internet? So you guys shouldn't, but probably will not be perturbed by this slope.
Yes. So most of the matches that we lost wasn't because mainly because of the internet issues. The problem was with the number of players. We didn't have enough players, and you see, most of the teams have at least 10 players playing at a time. We mostly play with three, so they will outplay us obviously. So
Mm,
the internet issue that I'm bringing is because we all scheduled our time to play it within a certain time frame. However, when the internet crisis and the power outages became an issue, we couldn't we couldn't continue, have to halt the league, the tournament. So let some of the team members also proceed with what they were doing like on in real life. So because of that, we couldn't get the numbers back when the league was resumed. That is why we
mm.
lost. Most of the time, it's not because of the internet precisely, but it's because of the internet though.
I can completely understand. I mean, because looking at where you guys fell from, it's very clear that something dramatic happened, and that can easily be attributed to the internet. What would you say your play style is? Because the way I saw Ball Squad, you guys had that Liverpool vibe. I don't know, you had that Liverpool aggressive kind of vibe. Is that the case? What kind of play style would you guys attribute yourself with?
Our play style differs. I think a lot of people think we play long balls a lot. So it's kind of the Liverpool vibe, Real Madrid like fast transition, which is fast build up or counter attack. Like that's the normal way to say it. So the counter attacking style. However, we are not exactly like that. We have different play styles. But before every match, we examine the team that we are going to play with and how we can um, work against them. All right. So that's what we have been doing all the time. Some some of the team we didn't actually even know how they played, but we know mostly how Ghanaians play the clubs, and we knew how to also maneuver our ways to achieve the best result. That's why we didn't lose any match. The match that we drew was actually with three players playing against 10. You see, so
Mm.
most of the time we could have won the match, but because of the number, that's why we came to four.
That is very, very understandable because of the numbers. It was very difficult to perform in that particular regard. Well, let me just ask you these few questions that we're going to be asking a lot of the captains here. What is that one positive feedback that you would take from the season so far?
Yes, so some of the teams are very professional. For example, Boca Juniors, teams like Club de Ultimo. I'm not saying the others are not like that, but like I'm giving flowers to the people who deserve it. Like for me,
Mm.
and also the admins, the way they are like they handle some issues is really nice. I really like applaud them.
Big ups to them indeed. Any suggestion to the
Yeah.
admins of the league in order to improve the standard of the league for next season?
Yes, so I think um, it's not for the admins, it's for the whole community, like the teammates, like the team, sorry, the team captains and the team. They should engage on the tweets, they should engage on socials more so that it elevates the like what's it called? The viewership. So like oh
Mm.
so that we get more numbers into the club because it's something that we are really passionate about it and we want it to go higher than this. Yeah. So, but that means they are doing it. They are a lot. Most of the time, when you are doing something, someone will sit at the back and think it's just like man, it's just like simple. But things are not like that.
Yeah.
I know what I'm trying to say. Like, and they know. If you have hosted a program before, you know there are a lot of things that goes on behind like the
The
scenes.
scenes,
Like
yeah.
you, we always see you to be the one on the stream, but not that's not the only thing going on. There are a lot of
Exactly.
people that behind the scene doing things. You see
Exactly.
what I mean? Yeah. So
Exactly.
that's what it is.
Well, big ups to you indeed. I mean, I wanted to throw this question for you. I mean, with a lot of Ghanaians, I've seen a lot of Ghanaians message you on Instagram. How do we join these clubs? You know, what is very interesting. I'm a 1v1 kind of player. How do I join pro clubs? What is that one thing, or what are the couple of things that you want to say to people who want to join pro clubs, not just your team, but want to join pro clubs? What should they be doing? How should they prepare? Because you just can't come and say, you want to join a pro club. You should have certain things before you can join a pro club, I would assume. So what would you say to them?
All right. So the people who want to join pro clubs, what I want to say is that there are a lot of there are a lot of there are so many teams. Sorry, there are so many teams who didn't even register for the this league this first season of the league. Yeah. So um you can it is important for the team captains or the teams to also make ads to promote the clubs, because there are a lot of people who have no other way to like come and join. So you have to actually put it out there that you are looking for people. Sometimes you can't even like you can even create another team B or team C for your team. All right. And for the people who also want to come and join the clubs, you can reach out to any of these team captains on the social media. All right. If you like to, we can add you. We can provide a link later so that they'll all come and follow that link and join the main pro clubs community. It's a group on WhatsApp. All right. So that they can meet all the teams and see how they can. Yeah. Because there are so many teams. There are about 30 or 35 teams, and
Wow.
some didn't register. Most of them didn't register. So next season
Wow.
is going to be surely competitive, really, really competitive.
Yeah, I'm very sure that maybe from next season we might start having relegation and maybe League One, Tier One, and Tier Two, and
Yeah,
so that becomes a bit more competitive on that front. What should we expect from Bond Squad next season? Because we had so much high expectations. I would easily, because I can easily understand Bond Squad, and I'm not saying this just for saying sake, but because I'm also unfortunately a Manchester United supporter. So this season there we see injuries is the injuries. The injuries has really finished us, and that seems to be what we're trumpeting. So I can completely understand you guys. So what do we expect from you guys next season if everything should go well? What should we expect from Bond Squad?
I think we actually don't know what is going to be like what will happen next season. However, we wish the best for like our team and for the whole GPL, because I feel like the internet issue really affected a lot of not only us, a lot of teams. So my wish is that we don't encounter that in the next season, and also we can all flourish and see like play the best competitive games that we all wish it will happen this season. Would have happened this season. Yeah.
Well, big ups to you, Bone Squad. Unfortunately, I don't have a check for you guys, but maybe next season I'll have a check for you
Sure thing, sure
guys.
thing,
All right, thank you so
sure
very
thing.
much for joining me here, and I'll catch you on the other side. All right, I'm pulling in the next person. Yeah, the next person joined, but I don't know where he went again. There he is. Hello. Check your audio, please. Your audio. It's still not working. We can see you, but the audio is not working. Okay, I think he's gonna try and join in again. Don't know exactly what team he is, but we'll find out exactly when he joins. If you just joined us, this is Marveland Gaming Television. My name is Isaac Hansen, and here's the award ceremony for the GPL season. We're trying to talk to almost all the captains that we can get to talk to and get an insight into what they think and how they feel in terms of how things went for them this particular season. Hello, can you hear me?
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Please, what team are you from again?
My name is Kofi, Inter Atletico.
Kofi from Inter Atletico. Kofi, how are you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very, very well by God's grace. Kofi, tell me, I mean, Inter Atletico, uh, what happened? What happened? Such a big team with a lot of history. What happened?
I think the first half of the season took a lot of power from us because there were a few hitches in there. But then I think we did good on the second half of the season where we took big teams down, and yeah, we played the game like we know how to play.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were in the seventh position, so just
Yeah.
behind Bone Squad, and I'm very sure that you guys are not necessarily happy with your position. So, what is it that we should expect from you guys next season? You know, coming into the next season more stronger with more tactics, probably with more players. We hope that everybody gets more players, so you can have people to sit in and sit out and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for me, the good part about this is the experience we gained as a team. I always say this is our first tournament we've played together as a team, and I'm actually very grateful and very happy about the performance of the team because if you joined our parties sometimes and you saw the excitement and the bonding there, I think that's a major thing for us as a team. And I think taking this experience we've had into next season, um, the teams would have to look out for us. Yes.
Wow, the teams will definitely have to look out for you guys. I mean, later part of the season, we were able to introduce an exclusive party chat, inside. Do you think that it's something that we should continue? Do you guys enjoy having yourselves being heard and streaming and getting that different vibe? What you guys are saying coming through and all of that. Is this something that you guys think that we should definitely continue and probably improve on certain aspects around it?
Yeah, I think um, it's a good feature, but one thing we need to also acknowledge is the fact that there are under 18s watching, and you know when a team is losing or a team is winning, sometimes the excitement brings out a certain certain vibe in there that should be rated 18. So I think that's the only part that we'll have to look at. But aside that, it actually brings out the excitement in the teams. Even when you're losing, you can see the aggression and all that. So it's a good feature, but then we just need to see how we can work around
Mm.
um, the under 18 part. Yeah, I think
I
that's
do
all.
believe so. I actually absolutely agree with you. What is your take on the competitiveness of the league so far?
Um, Respect to all teams. Like every single team played their heart out. It didn't matter where they were on the league table. Um, you could see everyone was playing for the good of the game and for the recognition of the tournament. So then I think it was a very well organized tournament where all teams knew what they were up for. And, as I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I really
I'm glad you did because we enjoyed it as well. What is that one positive feedback that you give from your camp to the world about the Ghana Pro League and what it's all about?
I think there are a lot of gamers out there who need to hop onto um, opportunities like this. Um, I think people just like playing soccer on the field can unearth their talent in virtual gaming. So teams should actually join and show what they are capable of doing. And maybe, who knows, some people can be signed on to bigger teams outside of Ghana. to actually represent them and all that. So yeah, it's a
Wow.
good opportunity for everyone.
Yeah, that's a very very good point. You know, people should just keep doing what they're doing. Who knows? They might probably get some signings that could probably change their life forever. What
Yeah.
is your suggestion to the admins from this tournament?
Um, I think for the admins, I was really happy with how they handled the league. The only thing I would talk about is, let's say, trying to also help to understand certain teams sometimes. Because even though we have rules to govern the gameplay and everything, sometimes there are things that would come in the way that would um, go against other people. We need to, as humanly as possible, be able to mitigate. And they did. My team actually benefited from some of these things where we had little issues and they came in and solved it. So then we should just continue like that and make it better. I think that's basically it for me. Yeah.
Well, that is absolutely brilliant. Now, because of time, we'll end it here, and we'll try and get another president. Thank you so very much, Kofi, for
Sure.
joining us, and hopefully next season we get
Thank
to
you.
see more of Inter Atletico.
Sure.
Okay, let's get the next person in. Hello. Let's see if you can hear me. Hello, can you hear me?
Isaac,
Yes, sir. Okay, good.
yeah. I'm getting the next captain to join
Okay.
real quick.
Okay. All right. No problemo. Let's get the next person in. How many captains do we have to go so that I time myself?
We've done three so far.
We've done wait, four. Is it not four or three?
No, three.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Three.
Boca, Bond
Ah.
Squad, Inter Atletico.
Okay. Let's
I'm
keep it going.
getting Pound FC or Club Baltimore in right now.
Okay. Let's get them on. Pounds FC. Yeah, that guy vanished from nowhere. Yeah. I'm sure the chat is excited to hear from Pounds FC again because the way they vanished, yeah.
We have Club Baltimore there.
What do you say?
We have Club Baltimore here. My captain is here.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Let me push him through. Hello, Club D Ultimo. Mr. Anthony.
Hello.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, and how are you doing and how are you feeling?
Yeah, evening. I'm doing great. I'm feeling great as well.
Your voice sounds a bit muffled. I don't know if it's the earpiece, if you can just channel it well
All
so
right,
that
all right. Let me remove it.
okay. No, we can't hear you. You probably have to change the audio input so that we can hear you well.
Go to settings and change your microphone input to your mobile device.
There we go.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. So we're
All right.
saying, how are you doing? How's the feeling at the camp?
Oh, I'm doing great and I'm feeling okay too.
I mean, Club de Ultimo has got a lot of history. It's an old G club or a big club or a titan in the GPL. So you guys have been there for a while. Coming in the third position. How are you guys feeling about this particular position or this particular place that you guys have found yourself at the end of the season?
Oh, at first we wanted for the title. We wanted to win the title, but we had some challenges when we were starting, so we had to make some amendments to our management and parts, and it was okay. We find some solutions to some problems, and we could fall to that third position.
Absolutely. That is brilliant what you guys did in terms of doing some managerial changes and whatnot. But nonetheless, Club de Ultimo, I mean, what is that one positive feedback that you can probably present from this tournament so far? Because you guys were third, so that's a pretty good tournament in all respects.
Please, the question again, please.
I'm saying that basically, what is that one positive thing that you can say about this particular tournament so far? You know, in the entirety of the tournament, what's that one positive feedback you can give to the audience about this particular tournament?
Oh, it was a very great. I've been telling people about how this tournament is all about, and the management teams coming together to give us this opportunity to showcase our skills and talents in a particular team is a very nice thing. Every day I've been thanking them for this kind of the brains behind this thing. It's a very nice tournament they set up.
Yeah, I'm glad we're also part of this particular tournament organization, and I'm hoping that this is a build up to something greater, and that the teams here would constantly be here, and we just get more additions onto this team so that we can grow in that particular respect. I'm expecting that maybe in a couple of seasons to come, we would probably get like a Division One, Division Two, Premier League kind of format where after a season there will be relegations and stuff like that to make things very, very competitive in that particular respect. Do you agree with that assertion?
Yeah, to make it a competitive league, I think that's a very nice idea. The first league we had it was actually on PlayStation 4, and comparing that one to this one, there is a massive upgrade and changes, and I'm very grateful about how the league is improving. I'm
Mm.
hoping I'm hoping there will be more to come, and the world will recognize this league, and yeah, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, I mean, we did hear from JPAC, one of the organizers, saying that there's gonna be a showdown, a Nigerian Ghana showdown next week, and Club the Ultimo on the third position is supposed to be the third team in the Nigerian Pro League. And how are you guys preparing towards this particular event? And what is your complete assessment, or what is the motive behind your team moving up to this particular tournament or the showdown?
It's been a very competitive year and a very competitive tournament. So we've gathered a lot of experience from what happened, and I'm sure I can guarantee you that Club Ultimo is going to compete, and a very high level. I can guarantee that.
Can guarantee you're going to compete in a very high. I like and I love the words that you have just used. We're going to compete on a high level, and that is all we want because this particular showdown is all about bragging rights. The whole of Ghana is on your head, and your shoulders. So we're expecting, to see some high quality football coming in from this part of the motherland. Indeed, I mean, before we I do let you go. What is that one thing that we should expect from Club Diotimo next season? What should we expect from Club Diotimo next season?
The modern gaming. I'm sure we will be meeting again. Uh, as they say goes, talk is cheap. We'll be winning the league, no hands down. We won't be having any competition in this league anymore. I can guarantee you that too.
Wow. It's interesting because they say the internet never lies, and this is live stream on Marvel Live Gaming Television. So we're gonna come back to this particular statement. We're winning this hands down. We would definitely be supporting you guys in the next season, and hopefully, Club the Ultimo. We say talk is cheap. We definitely see how well your talk is indeed. Thank you so very much. And before you go, I have to hand over the virtual, your virtual check. Yeah, I would say so. Ladies and gentlemen, to the third club of the league in the GPL season presents $100 check to Club the Ultimo. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you people should enjoy at least some nice drinks with this $100, or maybe you can buy some data with it.
Yeah. We thank the board for giving us this $100, and I'm sure we make good use of it in building our players and maybe getting some stars together so that we can compete in the next year.
Thank you, and big ups to you. We'll catch you another time. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks. Okay. Thanks, Motherland Gaming.
All right.
Uh,
So that was Club the Ultimo. So one of my favorite clubs, to be honest. I like his vibe. I like almost everything about him. His confidence in his team and the ability. You can't do esports when you don't have confidence. So he's saying that they're going for the juggler next season. So who are we to say? They're not going to be doing it. Kinsey says problem good as Sam Bachild. Okay. J Pack, who do you have for me next?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Onupa Warriors onto the stream,
Okay.
or either Pound FC.
Okay.
You can probably show some few highlights while I guess the guys to join.
Yeah. So we've spoken to about four different clubs already. We're getting ready for the rest of the clubs
Yeah.
to join us.
Um, we are going to get Favela to join very soon.
Okay.
He
Do
is
we get
joining.
Favela to
So
join soon?
once he's on, he
So
can join.
let's get ready for Favela Footy. Another fantastic team, to be honest. Favela, some of the games that we streamed, we did enjoy the way they played. There was something I wanted to ask. Maybe I forgot to ask the admins about potentially, scaling up the streaming next season. Maybe I don't know if the chat you guys will be interested in seeing maybe multiple matches being streamed at the same time, or we do two matches in a day. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If or one match a day is still cool. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think, if whether one match is still cool, or we can do two matches simultaneously, or two matches in succession.
Favela is here. So
All right, let's get Favela in. Hello, Favela Footy. How are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Favela were good.
Nice one.
Were good.
Nice one. I mean, in terms of what is your total feeling in the camp, or the total emotions like in the camp? Because you guys didn't necessarily, you know, but I would say perform to the best of your ability. There were obviously some, some shortfalls here and there. But so, what do you say to that?
Um, you know, we as a club, we don't feel like we perform to the best of our abilities, and so just as you said, um, but we are confident that we can bounce back next season. So we're just keeping it cool. We are practicing and make sure that we are ready for the next season.
So, what is that one thing, or what are the couple of things that we should definitely expect, especially from your fans, you definitely expect from Favela next season?
I mean, for sure, you can expect that we'll do better. It's our first season and we came in fifth place. While we know that's not where we want to be, we know we can be better next season. So they can definitely watch out for that. We will be trying a new philosophy. Our game was very much based on, counter attacking and sort of pressing and possession. But next season, we're going to be trying out new things and we'll see how that goes.
I completely understand. And what is going to be interesting is, I mean, I want to find out from your camp as well. FIFA 24 has been in existence for a while, and it looks like it's going to be fading out very soon. I think by the end of next season, it will be fading out. Do you believe that next season is probably going to be the most competitive season we would ever experience? Because at that point, everybody would have really got accustomed to the games. You guys have known yourselves a little bit, how your teams play. So next season, do you believe that next season is going to be extremely competitive?
I feel like it's always competitive. Just like you said, we're all taking time to adjust to the game. By that time, we'll also all have improved by then as well. So I feel we are all competitive. It's always as competitive as it's going to be. And so, at the end of the day, we just have to cross those things out of their mind and just make sure that we focus on winning because that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's the most important. And the reason why I did earlier say that Favela Foot, you guys not necessarily play to the best of your abilities. If you look at the goal difference, you guys are the second best team in terms of goal difference. You guys have 11 in terms of goal difference. You guys have scored a lot of goals. So what happened with that, having so many goals being scored, yet, you did lose a couple of games. You lost about 6 games. You scored so many goals, but you lost about 6 games. How do you work on that to make sure that at least those goals do give you the wins that are needed to, probably be second place, if anything?
Yeah, like you said, we do score a lot of goals. So we know that that's not the problem. Like we said, we do a lot of counter attacking football, so we normally soak in a lot of the pressure. And sometimes it's difficult to clutch the end of the game when we concede so many last minute goals. We saw that was the real problem that we facing, and so we've been it's like Manchester United in the Premier League, but we're trying to make sure that we toss those things out and just stay focused all the way to end because that's what's important. So yeah.
Wow, wow, that's a great take there. I mean, what is that one positive thing that you can say about the organization of this particular season and this particular league that to the audience out there, what is that one positive thing that you can say about this particular league so far?
I would say it's a strong league full of strong competitors. Everybody wants to win. And so because of that, it involves a lot of discipline from the teams and the team captains. So it's a well-structured league. We always have the times beforehand, and there's lots of accommodations in terms of um, doing the fixtures when we need to reschedule things as well. So, like I'll say, it's just very well organized, and we're happy to play in this league and happy to compete next season as well.
We're happy to compete next. That's exactly what we want to be hearing. So I'm very, very excited. What is that thing that you want to say to the organizers or the admins from so far your observation in the league? What is that thing you want to tell the organizers and admins? Positive or negative is it's up to you.
Oh, just kudos to them and good job that they've done so far. And we're always happy that they're always able to respond to our feedback. And so that's just the main takeaway. Once we have any problems, they're always able to, you know, accommodate that. And so we're happy about that. For a negative, if I'm to think about it, not really. They've done a good job in organizing competition. It's not an easy job. So um, good work on them. Yeah.
Oh, big ups to you indeed. And I just took a quick glance at the table. And before you go, I mean, looking at the table, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a check for you because you guys were fifth. But if you look at the difference, just 1 point difference between from the fifth to the third position. So a good draw from Favela Footy in the 18 games could have easily brought you guys to like the third position, or one good win could have easily brought you guys to the second position. How do you feel about knowing the fact that just those minute details have literally brought you guys to a position where you don't go home with a cash prize?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but at the end of the day, it's on us, right? Like we mentioned, it's always down to the last minute goals. So many times we've been in winning positions where we should have closed out the game, and we can't really blame anybody else apart from ourselves, right? So we just have to make sure that we stay disciplined throughout the game and stay focused because that's the main thing that we can do. We can't really. It's of course it's unfortunate but like I said, it's only ourselves we have to blame.
Well, big ups to you. Thank you so very much, Favela, for joining me. And I hope you enjoy the broadcasting so far. And I hope we get to see you next season, all championed up and ready to run the race again.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was the fine gentleman from Favela Footy. JPAC, who do you have for me next? See, try and push another person through here. We're gonna be done soon, guys. So stay. Don't worry about it. Um, there's somebody in the chat, in the room, but I don't know if the person is ready. Yes, easy. Okay, I think that's you, right? Yeah, that's
Yo,
you. There we go.
uh,
Okay. Okay. Let me just pull you through, buddy. All right, CZ, what team are you from again?
Nukba Warriors.
Onukpa
People for
Warriors.
um, it's my light. They mess up
Oh,
years ago.
Charlie.
They go like low current, high current. So I for come outside there real quick.
Anyway, nonetheless, Onupa Warriors, you guys have outdone yourselves indeed. What is the feeling like in the camp? You guys were second. I mean, to be honest, you guys kind of went back a little bit, and then at the last end of the season, you guys really pushed extremely hard and got to the second position. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, we Warriors. The standards are always we always try to aim for like first place, but second is actually uh, not a good position for us because we always aim for like being number one. Yeah, but right now the case is we are second, then we can't do anything about it. All we can do is that we improve and then get the league next season. Yeah.
And then looking at the table, and as the point difference is 10 points. That equates to about 3 games and a draw. How do you think Onupa Warriors is going to close the gap between them and Boca Juniors next season?
Oh, me honestly speaking, we didn't have like we had a lot of challenges basically. Like we didn't have like a full squad in almost all our matches. We have like three players for a match or five. So we just had to play through the It's and then all this is due to the fact that we had internet issues in Ghana and then the league had delayed and everything. So yeah, like due to the rescheduling, then like our people got busy and everything. But with a full squad throughout all the games, oh come on, it's going to be it's going to be an easy ride for.
Wow, it's going to be an easy ride, he
Oh
says.
yes.
Nice, nice one. What is that one positive thing you can say about this particular league so far?
Oh, to be very honest, this league has been like one of the most competitive leagues, like one of the leagues like that has been very competitive, and then uh, like there are very good teams inside comparing to like the previous tournaments. The previous tournaments they were like probably maybe three very good teams and everything, and then the teams were somewhere below average, some were not like prepared for the tournament and everything. But like this tournament, it has been very competitive. Very good teams came through, and then it was very exciting, and then I would say competitive. So you can even see on the league table, last season the team that was is it second or third is now eighth, and then
Wow.
it's all due to the quality. Yeah, it's all due to the quality that has been added to the league. So that's like a very positive thing, and then it makes it exciting as a gamer to be playing tough matches like week in week out. So yeah, that's a very good positive.
And like basically, we do know that next week Onupa Warriors is going to be meeting the Nigerian, the second team. How are you guys motivated to make sure that you defend the Black Stars of Ghana?
Oh, Niger Day, I mean, Nigeria, they know everyone aside.
Hey.
Since then, times like Kingston, Anthony Anandems, and they play for Black Stars against Nigerians. Oh, they never fit score. It's not you, but
Okay.
hey. So we are the Onupa Warriors. We are defending Ghana's name, and they will not do anything same, like anything different. Sorry, from what our ancestors have done. The likes of Lai Kingston, Stephen Apia, Anthony Annan, Lai Kingston, Olele. We are not going to, we are not going to disappoint them. We'll do the same thing for them. We'll give it to them home and away.
Wow, that's what we want to hear, and we are
Oh,
excited
physical.
about Onupa Warriors game against the second team in Nigeria. I mean, I cannot wait to have that showdown happen, and I hope your team members are also as motivated as you are, because as you know,
Physical.
pro clubs it's a collective game, so no, it can't be an individual. All of you guys have to be on the same frequency. So we hope to see that. Is that a promise you can give to us?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are just praying that um, the time will favor us and then everyone will be on board. If you have a full squad, oh, come on. uh, they will collect.
They will
Wuto, wuto,
collect it.
wuto.
Woto, woto. And we will be there to broadcast it. Indeed, exciting times that we have got there. I'm going to leave you, buddy, so that we can talk to other people and so that you can probably get home before the
All right.
mosquitoes do justice to your body.
All right, Charlie.
All right. Thank
Uh,
you.
thank you too.
That was Onupa Warriors. Exciting times indeed. Try and get the next person in. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro, I can hear you.
Ah, good evening. What team are you again, please?
GHL Stars.
GH All Stars. Teacher Stars, good evening once again. Welcome to Marveland Gaming Television. And I hate to spoil your soup, but you going through the sequel from what Onupa Warrior said. Onupa Warrior said last year when we had the GPL, GH Stars was second, and this time around they were eighth. How do you explain that? If this was a football club, the manager's head would be rolling.
No, I know everyone is waiting for the GHL Stars. There's been a lot of banter going on. Uh, yeah, we were second last year, eighth this year. It happens. It's football. Okay. We probably underrated the whole new teams that came. Then, oh yeah, it won't happen again.
It won't happen again. You guys will not let your guard down. Indeed, I think what I did see from GHO Stars was in the beginning, you guys were very relaxed, thinking it was gonna be a bit of an easy ride. Just when you started picking your momentum, everybody had seemed to have gathered a lot of points, and it was very difficult to catch up because you can tell from the table where you guys got 22 points and Inter Atletico got 24 points. So that was just 2 points away from passing into Atletico, and you were a bit further away from Pound City. So that tells you guys were competitive. Except when you guys actually began to get the steam rolling, teams were a bit further away.
Yes, I think it was too late when we realized that, yeah, we had to be serious. And this whole like, we came with this philosophy of not crossing, anyone can cross them. Most of the teams were doing that. We try to play good football. All that. But yeah, we have a new manager now, new season. We are ready for next league.
Wow, that's exciting. That is very exciting, especially for your fans, where you got new something new to change things, to make things better. In your opinion, what is that one positive thing that you can tell us about this particular season to the fans and to the world about GPL in Ghana?
Well, GPL in Ghana is doing very well. This season was amazing. I think we had a lot of teams compared to the previous season. And it's becoming competitive because GHL staff have never fallen below second before when we were eighth. So I think it's good. We need it. We'll be first next year, I can tell.
Wow, it's like a kicker with the backside. Yeah, you guys have now woken up to see that hey, we have to step up. Because GHO Stars is a very popular team. Because me from I play a lot of different games and have a lot of different Discord groups and when I it was one Discord group that I entered and they were talking about they've seen the stream and okay, which team do you know? Everybody was like GHO Star, GHO Star, GHO Star. So it tells you that your reach, your community is pretty wide, and so the expectation for GHO Star is also pretty wide as well.
Yes, we are not just we are the best team in Ghana. We've represented the nation with a lot of tournaments, and so yeah, we're the best, and everyone knows that.
Everybody knows that indeed. So we got to see something more from GHO Stars. What is that thing that you want to tell the admins about the whole organization? Any positive feedback you want to give to them, negative as well? That is also fine in your opinion. What is that thing that you want to tell the organizations, organizers of this particular tournament?
Well, I think it was good. They did well. Big ups to all the admins with whatever they were doing, updating the table and all those things. It was good. The interviews, everything was good. I think there's more room for improvements. You can. The sky is always the limit. So we're hoping for the best next time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wanted to also ask for with a team like GH All Stars, it would not be bad to even have a second team even in the league. We can have a GH All Star A, GH All Star B because you guys are very popular. You guys have got the rich. How would people be able to join GH All Stars because your name already pulls people? How would people want to contact GH All Stars and you say I want to be a pro club player? How would people want to do that?
We're always available. We know the managers. We are always there. If you want to join, our door is always open. What I'll say is, we initially had a team. We used to be on PS4, and some of us moved to PS5. So I think we have our PS4 team still going on, but then most of us are now on PS5. We have quite a number of players. Some outside Ghana. If you want to join, you're always you come, we'll play, we'll see if you're good, we'll
We see play and see if
justify
you're
your
good.
inclusion. And
Yeah, it's very important to justify that inclusion day. What did you say to the teams, the four teams or the five teams that are going to representing Ghana against Nigeria? Because you would have loved to have GH Star in there, but like Manchester United, you're probably going to play Europa League or Conference League. You're not playing the Champions League. But what is your message to the teams that are going to represent the country?
yeah, definitely, all banter aside, we are all Ghanaians. We hope they do well and then they make the nation proud.
Yeah, we
We are
hope they
supporting
do.
them.
Absolutely. That's what we want to be hearing from an OG indeed. Because of time, I'm going to have to leave you here. Later on, we'll probably have more to discuss from an OGT because I've got a lot of people always asking about GH All Stars. Do you guys have like a social media page? Because so that people can follow. Do you guys have that? I don't know if you guys do have that. If you have that, you can share it.
Yeah, we do. We do. We are on Twitter. We are Instagram. I think, yeah, we do have a social media page, so you can follow our page. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can follow them on GH All Stars indeed. Thank you so very much, GH All Stars, and I'll catch you another time.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right. So that was the OG team, GH All Stars. Big team indeed. Very, very popular. This season didn't go their way. Nonetheless, they're still a team that has a lot of pull. And so it's still got people talking and people still wanting to join. Don't know if my good friend J Pack is going to be giving me the next person. Let me see if I can get him on so that I can hear him. Marlon, welcome to the stream. Can we get 6 more likes? Come on, guys. Let's make Marlon proud. Let's get 6 more likes. J Park, who are you getting
Isaac,
next?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. So for some unfortunate reasons, we won't be able to get the captain of SP3 and the captain of Ghana for the interview session. It's quite unfortunate, but we are going to touch base with them and get their feedback. It's very important to the admin. We look forward to improving. So the feedbacks that the captains are given are things that we're going to actually look into. Um, Unfortunately, Chrissy can't also join,
Okay.
but um, we can proceed.
Okay, that is perfectly fine. So I don't know if we're gonna get one more team to come. I don't know. I think we've spoken to almost everybody, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
we've,
think.
we've actually spoken.
Okay, excellent. So we've spoken to everybody. So big ups to the teams and the organizers for making this very, very possible. We couldn't get to speak to SP3, but hey, we've got their check here, so they should come and see see me for their check. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to a very, very important part of this particular segment where I do recognize the leadership and organization of the Ghana Pro Clubs, brought to you by VPG, Motherland Gaming Television, the Ghana Pro Clubs community themselves, Ultimate Battle, VGA Esports Show, Esports Association of Ghana, and Agro Esports. Fantastic partnerships that we have faced, we have seen throughout this whole season, and we have enjoyed every bit of it. Let me know in the comment section, from the broadcasting point of view, things that we can improve, things that you want to expect from us as well. I did ask the question, guys, that would you guys want to see from next season? Maybe we have concurrent matches happening on the same channel, or successive matches happening on the same channel, or just we still stick with a one game at a time. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that, and then we can possibly look into that. We do hope that you guys are gonna still stay connected to Marvelite Gaming Television for the future, as we do bring you some fantastic stuff here with the Ghana Nigeria showdown. We will be streaming it here as well, so it's going to be very interesting as well. We've got exciting things in the future. We're getting ready for season 2, or more like the next season. I would probably say 2025 or 2024. I don't know, end of 2024, FIFA Pro Clubs. That's going to be interesting to see. So you cannot afford to miss it, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is Isaac Einstein, and I think I will be closing the stream. We kind of spent way more time than we anticipated, but that was because it was exciting and we're enjoying the show. So once again, a big congratulations to Boca Juniors as they win this particular league and they take a 500 USD paycheck. What can you do with 500 USD in Ghana? That's a lot, Johnny. Right now, the Ghana cities to be what, 14 cities or what? No, I don't even know, man. It's going up and up and up. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these guys do spend their money. But stay tuned. Next week we're gonna start the Ghana Nigerian showdown. You cannot afford to miss it. It's gonna be the first 5 teams from Ghana meeting the top 5 teams of Nigeria. So it's not like a league. It's just not a knockout. It's just showdown. First, second,
The
then
hashtag,
third.
the hashtag.
And then guys, the hashtag guys, hashtag Ghana Niger showdown, Nigeria Ghana showdown, anything showdown. Charlie, more hashtag it, more hashtag it. You know what I'm saying? More hashtag it. I don't know any of that. Big ups to the rest of the team from the 5th to the 10th position. Guys, support the teams that are going to represent Ghana, because that's the best thing you can do. So let's be all here supporting them. Any advice we can give to them as well. Prepare them mentally And I don't know. I just pray and hope that we don't have any light of issues or internet issues, Charlie. If it's a big deal and you guys are in Ghana, find a game center, you guys meet and you guys play from there or something. Just make sure that your connection is solid, because the Ghana, Nigeria with the pro clubs, you're probably going to get very low ping. And so it's going to be very, very sweet. You cannot afford to have bad internet and whatnot. So please do prepare for that indeed. My name is Isaac Einstein, and I'm so sad, happy and sad at the same time. I'm happy we've been able to bring you the finest broadcast of pro clubs you can find, and I'm also sad that it's come to an end for one season. We're gonna have to wait a little bit time to get the next season going or the next league going. However, we're still going to be here, God willing. Stay blessed, stay fruitful, and I will catch you guys next time. Stay tuned. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye bye.
I'm going international. Anytime a weekday, we block up the place, it's a party. Big link anytime we the jaye. Boy, don't violate. Araba Kwansuma, your body shady, bada bada. In the night, she be working for the mullah. She love a bad man with the biggie guara guara. Big mountain with the sika, you ask her why. She no be messing with the other guys. I see up a day, I see up a fry. Falling with her friends and living life. She want to be my wife, me soon know me a guy. So I know I am a lie. Money on my mind and a different right. Stuck up the block and live life, live life. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. This trees on a Sunday, got the money on my mind on a Monday. I like a pretty girl on Tuesday. I know more vibes with the guys on a Wednesday. Until the next day, I am on a late till Friday. I man never catch a sleep, me mileage 3.706, me cast it. Boy, them never ever reach. I'm coming with the game like a hunter, never surrender. Carry on my top, pack up your stuff, don't move me then that. Mind on my matter, working the night and day. Into the shots, oh, your vibes with the Mako, sa. I share why you're in Ampo. I share when you're on that one show, brother one show. Yeah. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. It's a party, big link anytime we the jaye. Boy, don't violate. Araba Kwansuma, your body shady, bada bada. In the night, she be working for the mullah. She love a bad man with the biggie guara guara. Big mountain with the sika, you ask her why. She no be messing with the other guys. I see up a day, I see up a fry. Falling with her friends and living life. She want to be my wife, me soon know me a guy. So I know I am a lie. Money on my mind and a different right. Stuck up the block and live life, live life. Personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international. This thing no be personal, don't take it personal. Man no be gentleman, I'm gone international.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Motherland Gaming Television. My name is Isaac Einstein, and this is Cloud of Clans Season 21. We're back again with some more COC action. I hope you guys are good to go and ready to see the action. This is a semi-final. We're about, the games already begin, so we're going to jump right into the games. The first game is going to be at Arango. Whilst the games are happening, we're going to try and go through the teams and then acclimatize to the teams. Let's get this party going. I don't know whether the audio seems not to be coming. I don't know why. Try to figure that out maybe in the next game because I can come out of this game right now. So just bear with me as we try and see exactly. I don't know why. This is sometimes this thing messes up. I don't know. The audio just doesn't work. And I have to restart the game, but I can't afford to restart the game right about now. So I'm just gonna have to go with this for now. And right now, try and go through the teams real quick so we can get acclimatized because it's our first game. How's everybody doing? Goody, 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 goody. Right now, this is team number 11, and the name of trying to get through all their names, Blacklist Esports. I believe this is Blacklist Esports. You're already down by 2 people. And the other guy is so far away, very close to another team here. All right, let me just get some music going on so that we can use that. Because I don't know why the audio wasn't working.